All right. Okay. So look, pen this was as what's the word? This WTW.
You talk about what's the word?
Nah, fact. What's the word?
What's the word?
Whatever y'all want to talk about, we here to listen.
Let's talk about it.
Y'all
What's
can
the
vent.
word?
You feel me?
Let's talk about it. On baby now.
We have 2 more openings for guests.
And let's see where this shit go.
Let's talk about it.
We really in it.
Hey,
Yeah, we live. Let's
I
talk
ain't
about
live yet though.
yeah, we 43 seconds in. We live.
it. Yeah. On
They go to
baby.
everybody automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
We here.
I'm still new. I have to get an iPhone.
Yeah,
We been told you that. Go to Cricket or Boost.
he don't be listening
We've
though.
been so damn cheap. You go get you a 15
He
right
don't be
now.
listening though. All right, we
I'm
back.
sorry.
Y'all can ask whatever questions now.
Come on live and say it.
Now they seeing what's the word. Now they asking. Don't ask no questions in the inbox. Come on the live and speak your mind.
But to piggyback off the last John though,
Pick up
bro.
Fred Hampton and them, bro.
Hold on. What you say, bro?
Who is it?
I said to piggyback off the last John, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot we could do. It's the fact that a lot of people feel like it's pointless. You feel me?
Yeah.
Especially when it's not your child. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because I hear Doc we saying niggas want to pull up the guns and you know what I'm saying, niggas want to you know what I'm saying, YouTube and do this, that, and the third. But when it directly ain't got to deal with you, a lot of niggas just don't give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's why I say I feel like that's why I really wanted to be a part of the little Trent thing because at the end of the day, bro, I done been a lot of places in the world, bro. In the world, I ain't talking about I've been a lot of places in the world thanks to this Air Force shit, bro. And a lot of people don't move like us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, we even though we from Danville, bro, we understand life a lot faster than a lot of people that come from big cities, bro. You know what I'm saying? We done been through a lot. We done seen a lot compared to what a big city done seen. So I say that to say this.
In what aspect?
Like,
Elaborate.
so what I'm right now I'm in Houston. You feel me? And Dub came down here. You know what I'm saying? We just chop it up and shit. He's like how I like it and shit. I don't like Houston. One, I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. But I like Dallas a lot better. But for Houston to be a fast city, you think Houston will be a fast city because you hear about the party and the glitz and the glamour and shit.
They
But
slow as
the
molasses down there.
slowest dirt when it comes to the person itself. You can
Right.
run laps around somebody out here. You know what I'm saying? Just because they used to the lifestyle, but you ain't we ain't caught up in the glitz and the glamour because it don't mean shit to us. You feel me? I see niggas come in the club, right? You know what I'm saying? Diamond chains, you know what I'm saying? Bust downs, you know what I'm saying? And can't say shit to nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll walk up to somebody and boom, 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 boom. J down, get it. Get the number. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that, you know what I'm saying? It's
That's
just the
that
fact,
Danville in you though. You feel
but
me?
I'm saying like it's just the fact that
Swag.
that it ain't it's in us, it ain't on us, bro. You
Yeah, they don't
know what
care
I'm
about
saying?
all that other shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you can the you can have all that shit, bro, and still be the lamest nigga in the world, bro. You can drive a Porsche, a female be a Porsche and be an airhead, bro.
But seeing a bigger city, you realize and you see that money just money.
Money's just money, bro.
Right. Swag is in you.
It's in you.
The money just make it look popping better. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of goofballs with the bag. You feel
Give
me?
me some to eat.
Facts.
We just supposed to
But they still play their role to a real nigga. You feel me?
It won't. And that's why, you know what I'm saying? Out of your all y'all, I feel like that y'all three niggas is glue niggas. And I say this to say that because Dot, you got some homies, West, you got some homies, and Quan, you got some homies that wouldn't even fuck with each other if y'all weren't in the circle.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? Y'all bring y'all homies together. Dog, you could throw a kickback right now, bro. Motherfuckers know this don't fuck with this nigga, but they fuck with you, so they gonna be respectful for you.
Right.
You feel me? And that's
See,
what everywhere I've been, bro. That's everywhere I've been, bro. A lot of niggas is hating on another nigga because they got some motion or see themselves doing something, and at the same time with me,
Serious,
I, like
I'm fried.
with me, I want to see a lot of niggas. I want to see all my niggas win. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you do. I don't give a fuck what you do as long as you do it the legal way.
Right.
And it's just
Right. Just win.
it just win.
Right. That's it.
Just win.
When you win, I win. I win.
Yeah, and I don't want shit from you. You know what I'm saying? I was in Vegas. I was living in Vegas, and Trim was in Arizona. Aaron's in Arizona. I put up on Aaron like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I'm going to go to the game tonight, nigga. I drove from Las Vegas to Arizona just to see Doug. Knowing Doug going to the game, know he finna sit by the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, bro, I get you a ticket. I'm cool, bro. I just came to see you. Tell Trent, I said, you know what I'm saying, have a fire ass game, nigga. All my homies gonna watch, nigga. You gonna fuck with me, you gonna fuck with my cousin too. Nigga, everybody, you gonna pull up to my crib, everybody gonna watch. Cause I wanna see my niggas win. I tell everybody, I got 2 cousins in the NFL.
Right.
You feel me? It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, I ain't never asked Trent for shit. I ain't never asked Bubba for shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when they make it, I make it.
Right.
Because I can live off that.
Right. Yeah. A lot of people can't say that. A lot of people can't experience that.
A lot of people look at it like that. A lot of people would have been with their hand out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Oh, cuz you got the bag now. I got an idea. Give me 50,000, and then you fuck up the 50,000. Now you right back, cuz I got another idea.
Right.
I ain't gonna fuck this one up. Give me 35 this
You
time.
took 50, I'm 50 beating your ass.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
There you go, ass.
Not 50.
But that's how it starts, though. That's how it starts, though.
Boy, you raised them up 50.
I mean,
You can't love your homies more than yourself. You feel me?
Facts. But a lot of people ain't comfortable with themselves, though, Doc.
Yeah.
Now they got a chocolate boy like a motherfucker.
you alright?
I'm gonna chocolate
Because they dealing with stuff that within themselves that make them not comfortable with themselves.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to talk about it to get comfortable with themselves.
Right.
Some people gotta take medicine every day so they don't crash out. But those are the people that wasn't scared to get the help. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta think about, like, you work at the post office, right?
Right.
Some days, shit, you just want to come do your job. You don't want to say what's up or nothing. You see what I'm saying? You just nod your head, keep it moving because Davion having a bad day. You feel me? But my bad day ain't gotta make me have a bad whole fucking day. You feel me?
Fact.
My bad day is me. I'm being quiet today. You feel me? But once you know me, you'll know. Oh, Davion, you know how them other people be at work. Oh, Davion's having a bad day. I don't understand.
Man, bro, and you say that to say you said that. And motherfuckers at work was like, man, I'll never see you have a down. Even when I was going through the shit with my brother and shit, you know what I'm saying? I still was going to work and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker like, damn, I ain't never seen you mad. I said, you'll never see me mad. Because why would I project my shit out on you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's a lot of people don't have the ability to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like even with today, like you said, you know what I'm saying? I had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? This week I done sent 3 niggas home. You know what I'm saying? I sent 3 niggas home because motherfuckers think they finna play with me. I'm not finna play with you. You know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect me. I ain't gonna disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers feel entitled. You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. A lot of people feel entitled. They supposed to get this or they gotta get this or you know what I'm saying? It ain't like that.
Then West need to go lay that body down.
Lay that body down.
Oh, West about to go get something to eat. That's what the fuck West about to do.
No, nigga, we 2 hours. We got 2 hours, nigga.
West back to the motherfucker hungry in the motherfucker now. Like, boy, you crazy as fuck.
And there ain't nowhere to eat.
Taco Bell.
I'll go give me a Mexican piece. Two of them bitches.
Fuck you talking about?
Well, they ain't selling no kids meals over there, man.
Yes, man.
Man, but we appreciate y'all watching.
I watched our little laws. Fuck you, man.
Before West go get something to eat, we still throwing it out there. If anybody can create
A topic.
people to follow them, you can have your own show.
Your own show, man. Doing what you do.
You know what I'm saying? If you're a good cook, you're a good stylist, you're a good eye assistant, whatever you know that is. They're doing the little eyebrow things and shit.
Esthetician.
Anything that you think that you popping with, but you don't really know how to get it popping, come holler at me or Quanda Don. We'll help you get to where you need to be to.
But it's news, sports.
Right.
Wouldn't care what it is.
If somebody think they Stephen A and they want to show us, come over here.
You feel me? You and Dub coming soon?
Right, we waiting on y'all.
Alright. You know what I'm saying? Well, we don't
Love
care
and what? Love and what,
whatever.
Gator? Come over here.
Feel me? Gator ain't never. Gator ain't never
coming soon.
Right, we waiting on y'all. There's some love, and he
No,
just
I'm
say
saying,
that.
I'm saying, he never said what
you never said the two
reasons.
options.
The two options.
Talking
What's
about
the two
love.
options?
That ain't the two options.
He must have got through eating.
Yeah, I want to know what them two options is.
On my mama, I'm trying to figure out too. Shit, what's the two options?
You never told us what the two options were.
Yeah, I got the other phone over here going. Look, I need to see the comments.
Yeah. Are they not popping up for you?
But
on the
man,
side?
word bloody.
I don't see it until it pop up on y'all stuff.
Okay. Well, then that's when we see it. You see it when we see it.
But how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling about what's going on in Danville right now?
I'll pull it up right now for you next time I'll be on.
My man, Uncle Keith, how you doing? My man, Uncle Keith, a baller, boy. I remember he used to come give me the sob
What's the
with
two
the gold
options?
BBSs.
that
You remember that, Uncle Keith?
Nah, what's the two options,
You
bro?
said it was only two options to fix.
Man, he forgot what he was talking about, bro.
We was talking about fixing solutions.
Like
in the
you said,
community.
Ed ordered him one of them good Chicago sandwiches.
Well,
And now he just coming here talking about love. Love what?
A big ass Italian beef sandwich, extra onion, sauce.
No, I was saying love what though? Look, still slow.
Man,
You said two things.
Yeah,
No,
no
now no
comment.
comment. Look, cause he just ate that sandwich. You doing all right though, Uncle Keith? I like that. You good? TT Florence doing all right? I ain't seen Katrina on Facebook. Everything good?
He said no comment.
No comment.
He forgot what he was talking about.
It's all right though.
he didn't forget. He said,
Choke on my spit off. I'm gonna say something crazy. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for having me. Are you good, Mariah?
Most definitely.
Appreciate you tapping in with us. Feel me? We like when people tap in with us for real though. Don't be lame. We know y'all watch because we can see it on our stuff. So we know people that don't click and look and all that because I know how to work technology. Ain't that right, Doc? No, I'm talking to you. Well, anyway, so we know
You're a bad man with the
y'all
technology.
be tuning in and y'all be watching. So y'all just come on, give y'all opinion, say your 2 cents. Don't hold it to your chest. Speak on it. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's a free space to where we can speak on it. You feel me?
No
Yeah.
judgment.
I want to know,
As they
is
say.
there is there a way to get the summer league basketball at the parks going again?
man.
Man, the topic, what you want to be tonight, cuz? Just say something, we're going to expound on it.
You said bring the some. I said the same thing, Dave. But you know what? I kept saying the same. It's just like
Yeah, with police
it's like
presence.
Doc said, man. It's sad that now we damn near have to have a police presence in everything we do, bro.
You have
Feel
to.
me? Like, come on, man. They shot Bobo shit.
It's
up, man.
we back, man. It's the topic.
I don't
It's
even
time
know
to get
what
something to eat.
Man, my girl Terry Boyd got a lot to say. Terry, come on the live and say it. You want to join in? Where you at?
God.
She was saying like we should have like a march and we should be able to talk to the kids at least once a month. That was one of
right now.
That was one of her solutions that she think that we should do. How do y'all feel about that solution? Do y'all think people get together in March?
Hell no.
Do you think that?
Hell no. Not right
In
now.
reality, though, what we
Hell
marching
no.
for?
We'll be marching for the community to stop the violence.
Okay, so listen to me. Now that you marching, let's say the march gets unruly, so quote unquote.
Well, I mean, of course we have to march with the law.
But this is what I'm saying. Do you know what the law says against marching now?
We can't march.
Know what I'm saying? You march, you want to, you can be road.
Well, maybe we can start a petition to Ricky to let us have a march. Or maybe
we gotta
look,
go to City Hall.
Maybe we could just do it.
As
This is what I'm
one.
saying.
We could do it like Community Day, and we march.
What is it?
We march from We marched from Burger King on Main Street
Look,
all the way.
marching dead.
I'm not saying this is what I want to do. I'm telling what old girl was telling me in the inbox.
No,
What
I
she wanted to
understand
do.
that, but what I'm saying is with the climate, where everything.
Or maybe we can have a big ass community day in Ellsworth Park.
Ain't nobody trying.
It could be vendors out there and shit. You know what I'm saying? We just out there and we just talking. We can have the preachers come out there. It could be like a big revival for the community. You feel
Right.
me?
Yeah, I feel that.
Maybe we can do something like that. You feel me? Maybe
start having resource day.
Okay, but what's the resources, bro?
That's my whole point.
But maybe they would have to start off with that type of community. They would get the resources started.
This is what I'm saying. It's resources out here, but because we don't come together and share the resources, don't nobody know.
But that'll be the day that we can do it,
Tom
bro.
came on and said right now, people could go to DAC and get a trade for free right now. How many people you think know about that?
Tom, did he drop the link for it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
You feel me?
A trade for free.
Terry just got the barber school. You feel me? It's a couple people.
But everybody don't want to cut here, bro.
I know that's cool, but I'm just saying these are certain trades.
You know what? Yeah,
that's
all right,
offered to the community that people still don't take advantage of.
Hold on. Yeah, I know. But I'm saying like it have to start somewhere. So if we had a big community day somewhere, maybe we can have like a little job fair with it. Like over there, we have like the health people come out there. You feel me?
Only did in Denver, Illinois.
You know what I'm saying? Like he said, community revival, the churches out there and all that shit, all that stuff, you feel me? And then that could come out there with community fair. We can have other jobs out there, you feel me?
Go march in Champagne too, good.
No, you can't shut down the thing about it is you gotta be strategic with it. You can't shut down a city, bro. You can't shut down a town. But what I do think a march can happen from, I think the march can happen from the library to the high school, because that's a one-way street.
Or we can march from Main Street, from the courthouse down to Ellsworth Park.
That part. You know what I'm saying?
You start there to Ellsworth Park, and then once down there, everybody down to the community day. We got the vendors out there. You know what I'm saying? We got community action out there.
But but I'm saying I get what you're saying, but I'm saying like Main Street is a busy street, but you can have it from the library, from downtown down to DHS, and the DHS got that football field, that practice field, and everything can happen on that practice field.
You can do it right there,
and everything can happen right there.
Okay.
Well, we can march around the track.
That's
no. Once you get to DHS, that's where the revival at.
We marching from the library to DHS. Straight down. What's that, Jackson?
Straight down Jackson.
Yeah. That's an idea too. You see what I'm saying? See, that's how stuff get formed, by ideas, by us talking about it.
Right.
Man.
I think it's possible.
No, this is what I was saying before.
And I don't know about from Moore to Griffin though.
No, I don't think about Moore to Griffin either, boy.
And we need to come together and sponsor this stuff so that we can have free food. We shouldn't be coming and paying. We should be coming and it should be free food. It should be free everything for everybody to come and enjoy themselves. That should be part of it too.
Yeah, that's a community day.
But at the same time, it go back to what Mike Doc was saying.
Party to where I had to pay $10 every time I got hungry.
Also, but it go back to what Mike Doc saying. You can't feed a whole town. You can't feed 30,000 people, bro. And we speaking on poverty.
Yeah, so
we got more than one business around this bitch though.
That's cap.
We can all be on one.
With all of the link.
But I'm saying with all of the link, but I'm saying that's somebody spending their money for somebody else to eat.
But if we're all doing it,
no, man.
Then it makes sense. Get what I'm saying.
I feel what you're saying, but we ain't even got to do that. The restaurants will sponsor that, bro. You feel me? Like it's the place that sponsor that. Walmart will sponsor the food or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like other things. We don't have to use the community that's trying to come up and use they play. Like you're saying, it's gonna take their money, and they're gonna be like, I'm not finna spend my money on these raggedy motherfuckers. Y'all know how people is. You feel me? But that's why. It's the community. Danville, a community. It just ain't the black community. These other motherfuckers can put in too. It's still their community. You see what I'm saying? They deal with violence too. We just can't put ourselves in a box like it's all for the black folks. It's other motherfuckers that'll step up too, bro. You feel me? Yeah. And we can go to them and be like, we're having this community day. Would you like to sponsor?
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? They'd rather sponsor than have that bad community.
That's right. That's a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off.
Yeah, but before West go, man, go ahead and let them know where they can find you at, West.
Man, I know where they can follow West.
Just let them know, bro.
On West Law.
Sit down so you can be in the light, bro.
Doc be doing this on purpose, West, man. Get out of here, man.
West Law.
It's gonna be a clip Snapchat. What?
I don't get no fuck about none of that.
Oh. 501c3.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. Like it's people. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, because I know it's people that know what we gotta do to do that. You feel me? That's how the community come together, bro. You see what I'm saying? See, we can't keep thinking like it's gonna be one person on the shoulder and doing it all, bro. We can do it all together, bro. We all got kids, bro. That all could have been our child, bro. So this is how we can come together to be like, we hope this doesn't happen again, or we're gonna try to have preventive measures so it doesn't happen again. You feel me?
Facts.
This is how we're gonna find the stuff. A lot of the stuff that's for the community, bro, is free, bro. But like Quan said, you have to know the resources to get to the resources. You see what I'm saying? So by us expounding and putting it out there, somebody that know what they doing can help us find that measure. You feel me?
Hey, pin his comment or like his comment. So I'm gonna like his comment because I'm gonna look that shit up, bro. I'm definitely finna look that shit up.
Oh, believe me, he know what he's talking about.
What he talking about.
I know that. I ain't saying like that. I'm saying like who I need to reach out to. That's why.
Yeah.
And like I said, and you know, I'm a nigga removed from the community, but still I check in on everybody, bro.
Right.
You feel me? Let me check that, man.
Nah, this is all facts. But that was the only point that I was making too, Doc.
Yeah,
If everybody come together and you put your resources together, there's more than one way to crack the head.
But bro, they're not in that position to do that, bro. That's why, like, bro, I'm not even.
No,
no.
I'm just keeping it honest with you, right? If 30,000 people coming and everybody give $1, that's still $30,000. That ain't enough to do something, even if it's for 3 hours.
Yeah, but bro, so tomorrow, this is what I want you to do,
There's
bro.
Free hot dogs and burgers till they run out.
This is what I want you to do tomorrow, right?
You got $30,000.
This is what I want you to do, bro. Everybody that you know on Facebook, bro, I want them to say, I want you to pin your Facebook and say, everybody send me $1 to help this community today, bro. And I want you to let me know how much dollars you get throughout the day from the community.
Probably ain't too much.
And all I'm saying is, bro, so if you can't even get $1 from all the people you know for a community day, bro, how somebody that's just opened up a business, that just to start selling clothes, that just start doing this, gonna be like, I'm finna sacrifice my earnings for a community that ain't never gave a damn about me.
It ain't $1 ain't sacrificing nothing.
We'll do that, bro.
I'm saying, think about the power in the numbers. Like, that's all I'm speaking of.
Yeah, I understand that, bro.
I understand. Like, we saying won't nobody, but I'm saying look at the possibilities if they did, because they have. If something happened and a nigga threw a GoFundMe out there for a tragedy or something, they'll jump on it for that. We didn't see it happen.
Bro, we done seen people put a GoFundMe
for less than that.
$250 and didn't even reach it, bro. And they a popular motherfucker, bro. Like the community is stricken with caring, bro. Everybody thinks somebody's getting over on them, bro. They're gonna be like, I'm not finna help Quan over there.
That's it.
Put that in the community. You feel me?
Just ornament can give you every jewel you need, any ornament present.
And that's probably what Tom be talking about, because he an alderman. Yeah. That's why he giving you the sauce, because he believe in you, Quan. You feel me?
He gives you all the sauce. He said,
I didn't know. I didn't know.
He giving us the sauce, cause we trying to figure out the solution.
This is my point to it, though. If just like I said before, he came on and he said there's opportunities for people to buy the property next to their house for $1 and fix it up and mend it up. Who's taking advantage of that type of stuff? And guess what? When you don't, and then they do, y'all be the ones talking shit. Like, damn, all these motherfuckers that moved in, yeah, because they knew what was going on.
But bro, I never knew that until you said it, bro.
But
so you got to think, if I didn't know that, this how people don't know it.
Look at it though. That's still just be the excuse though. You know what I'm saying? And that was the only thing that I was.
But how is it excuse if we don't know, bro?
You need to go figure.
Wes, get us out of this mess.
Go, baby, I'm gonna go bang some shit. I'm hungry.
Go figure it out, dog. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody going to just figure out where the resources is. We just like supposed to fall in our lap. No, go figure out.
No, I mean I just don't depend on the resources. So it's like I've been trained not to care about that type of shit.
That's half of the problem though. But if we speaking of,
but I'm saying since you know that, why haven't you expounded that to community? Quan?
I have. That's what I'm doing right now.
Since you did the interview with Quan, I didn't hear you talking about. I mean,
from the interview with Tom. Anytime right. Tom share anything like that, I share.
So before you did the interview with Tom, did you know that existed?
No.
Okay.
I knew. Now this is what I will say. I knew that certain things there. Let me get my words together. I knew that certain grants and certain things was going on down here that were being offered because I had been in those particular meetings that were being held at that. And I also noticed a couple of other things, that it wasn't too many of us in there. Not saying us like black people or any color, but young people. Majority of the people in there were older. There was, you know what I'm saying? It was maybe 3 of us that was around my age, but everybody else was older. Right. And my whole point is, it's time for, no offense to them, but it's time for the old people to get out the way, so that this new age can come in. But instead of passing the knowledge down or showing them or telling them, hey, you can go up here and apply for grants to get funding for your business, they don't tell nobody.
Right.
But I see other business owners there.
Right. You got to understand, bro. If we knew this type of shit existed, bro, believe me, we would be taking advantage of it, bro.
You get me? And not to put nobody out there. Stanwall girl, she was out there. She has a nutrition plan that she offers to the schools that gives them the kids healthier eating options.
Right.
Like, I seen a lot of people that was there with great and dope ideas for the community that needed that funding. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out. They gave it to Jumping Jacks, but at the end of the day, it's just like, where's Jumping Jacks now? Now them all closed.
Jumping Jacks in that building off of Davis Street.
But they're still open, but I'm still saying, like, the funding is here, the stuff is going on, but it's still a climate of where things is going. Like, they got that money and then have to use it because they need to relocate. Now, instead of using it to get equipment and to better their business, now they got to use it to relocate their business. So, I mean,
that sounds like a no-profit business.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's what happens with a lot of the business here.
Danville is going to put you in a chokehold to where you won't even have a business because you don't have no money to run with the business. You got to understand, bro. Not even on no racial shit, bro. These white motherfuckers don't want to see us in control of shit, bro. Because if we in control of shit, bro, do you understand with money can control shit, bro. Yeah. Money will make these kids put these guns down. Money will make these kids listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I really like kind of mad at Tom for, even though he had that, if he had that knowledge of what he could be doing, he kind of held that in. Because why you gotta wait to a damn interview to say that? Why you gotta wait to an interview?
You've been seeing it on the stage.
I've never heard it, bro.
But y'all don't follow Tom.
I've never heard it, bro.
What was everybody saying before?
I mean,
Tom, it's Tom Hightower, man.
Tom.
That's Danville, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, like
people
at the end of the day, Tom
may change.
Right, but I mean, like at the end of the day,
for alderman, but because y'all been knowing Tom y'all whole life, y'all, that's Tom. It's just Tom. He's still an alderman with resources.
Yeah, but I mean, like an alderman ain't never came to my house.
It's the same thing with Ricky. This is what I'm saying. Everybody in our community got so much to say about Ricky is doing, but y'all don't even know how much power the man really hold and don't hold. Y'all don't even know what his job really even details.
So we don't
describe for him to even do.
Stop saying y'all, bro.
I'm saying that's the community as a whole.
I don't care what they doing down there.
You know what I'm saying?
Only time I've been down there close to Main Street is when I was going to court, bro. So I don't like shit like that, bro.
These are the people that's gonna help change the community.
But bro, if they wanted to help, bro, they would have been doing it, bro.
But who's putting money? You put money behind politicians when you.
They know exactly how to get the grants for themselves, bro.
This is fact.
They get them grants, bro, and then they start thinking about themselves, bro. Why would I help these non-selfless motherfuckers? That ain't gonna help me, bro.
Thinking about whoever's putting money into their campaign.
Bro, I ain't, bro. I don't know
I'm
shit
just
about
saying.
that. I seen that shit on the wire, bro.
You
I
have
ain't
to-
seen that shit in Danville, Illinois,
Hey,
bro.
man.
You feel me? See,
Politics-
you from Chicago.
Politics
Mayor
is politics,
Daley was corrupted, bro.
Politics is politics,
So,
man.
yeah, but I'm saying, but like, bro, I don't
If
know
I got
nothing about
$100
politics.
towards your campaign, week.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, gang.
Yeah,
That's
but
all
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
what-
That's politics.
But I'm saying,
So
what
we as
what was
black
the-
people ain't putting no money behind none of our black politicians that's quote unquote in a place to actually change anything. How they gonna push any policy or anything else through?
what black people you know that's been politically trained in politics, bro? I don't know one.
They don't have to.
No, what I'm just saying is it's just like this, bro. I don't understand. Good night. I don't understand like how somebody can get in politics if they ain't learned politics, bro. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the masses of Danville. We don't know nothing about politics. We just know who is.
Okay.
We just know somebody a mayor,
You got coaches that coach basketball that's never played it.
right? Because I mean, in Danville, you can be who you want to be.
That's everywhere though. That's all. You don't have to necessarily do something to do it.
No, what I'm just saying is, bro, how can
You know what I'm saying, Doc? You can't hoop, but you can still go out there and hoop.
right?
That's about
But I ain't claiming to be a hooper.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. I ain't claiming to be. I don't want people to look
But
at
if
me
you
as a
did,
savior.
and then you went to the court and you started practicing and got better,
right.
over
If
time,
it
eventually you'll
interested
become-
me,
So it's the same thing. Even if you don't know anything about politics, eventually, after being in politics, so you're gonna know something about politics.
but I would have to be interested in politics to want to know politics, bro. And it doesn't interest me, bro. Everybody's talking about Wiz at War. I was getting high, bro, because I don't care about that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When
But I'm not the only person that was doing that, bro. Because a lot of people don't know about politics.
What I'm
bro.
making a case in point is this though: when white people want some change in wherever they live at, they white people, they get shit done. They come together.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if it's a cracked sidewalk, nigga. They will
Right.
get on the city ass about it, nigga. We don't do none of that.
But white people,
It could be a pothole in front of your house for 6 years.
right, and we're just gonna be
and
like,
you
watch
won't
that
call-
pothole,
You won't call the city one time.
because we don't know to call the city.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? How do you want to? How are you saying you you are wanting to help these people, support these people? You don't even know what these people got to go through. We don't know the hurdles, the hula hoops, and nothing. We don't know the first thing from the last thing, but we yelling what somebody doing and
Need to
not.
do or should do.
And that's all I'm
Right.
saying.
But I didn't
You
say
get what
that.
I'm saying? No, I'm saying
No,
we
you know what I'm saying.
we
I
need
get where Quan coming from.
to be more informed.
Yeah, I know
on
he's thinking about how the
these
masses
things-
think.
how these things work, so that we can have an opinion on it.
Well,
And that was the only
put a
thing I was
number out
saying.
there so they can call Dick
I don't
Durbin.
got no
or
number
somebody,
for
you
it. All
feel
I
me?
said was, if Tom shares something, I like to share it because I feel like it's important to be shared. You feel me? There's some of that too.
They ain't too jealous hearted. They too self-centered, bro.
Don't want to do the work for real. There could be a little bit of all of that. That's the only thing. Somebody asked me something a long time ago. It was like, you ever been on gov.com or irs.com or CIA.com and just looked on their website and seen what was on there? And I'm like, nah, who goes there? He like,
That
go
shit is informational, bro.
go there and read it one time. And I did it on some just, I ain't gonna lie, I was smoking. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna just get on there and see what this mail's. Changed my life. I read some stuff on the front page. I was like, they just gonna say this like this? Don't nobody know.
But somebody has to inform you, enlighten you about that.
These
bro.
are facts.
That's
These are
education
facts.
itself. Somebody seen something that you was like,
These are
man,
facts.
you should get on here. I ain't gonna tell you how to do this, but I'm
These are
gonna give
facts.
you the key. I'm gonna give you the door opener to find it
These are
yourself.
facts. But what I'm saying is,
But Doc, what he trying to get to, what I feel like what he trying to get to is that somebody gotta point you in that direction, bro. Somebody gotta teach you. Somebody gotta tell you something for you to go there. And if, like you said, you gotta want to do it though. You feel me? Like I can preach and I can tell you something, and then if you don't want to go look for it or you don't want to go see it, it don't mean shit. It don't mean shit to you, bro.
I got a new creature in this motherfucker. They ain't never seen that.
What?
This motherfucker got a big old. Well, I don't know what that
never
is.
seen that before.
You can see his heart pumping. How big he is. God,
So them
yeah,
wings,
get that out, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop
Boy, I ain't seen one of them in
That's the that's the devil trying to stop this, bro.
He caught him a spider web. He good.
All
Yeah,
right.
Step on
That's
him, bro.
a beetle.
Just step on him.
No, bro. He on his back. He can't do nothing.
That's crazy work.
He's still look at his legs.
He
Just
not-
step on him, bro.
It's all good. But yeah, Dave, I ain't gonna hold you, man. That's how I look at it. I just feel like we be having an opinion on a lot of things, but the whole time we really don't even be knowing how it works or how it functions or what goes into it.
So let's give him some homework,
And
bro.
a lot of times we ask for change in our community, but we really not, like what you said, we really not wanting to put the work forth that it's gonna take to do that.
I mean,
And we willing to do it within our family and within our circle, but not as a whole with each and every person that we encounter that's not in that circle. And that's how I feel about it. Like everybody protect themselves in their bubble, and then they be cool in that. So whatever else is happening to anybody else, as long as they not affected by it, they don't care. And I feel like where the issue comes in at whether I'm affected by it or not, I care because I could have been affected by it. You know what I'm saying? That could have been my brother, or that could have been my sister, that could have been my uncle. You feel me? Now I'm grateful that it's not, but at the same time I feel like that's where it's missing at. Like somebody passed away in your family, you're like, oh, that ain't in my family. I don't care. And to me, that's weird. You should care about anybody that's hurting or in pain or that lose somebody, or you know what I'm saying? Just even if you don't understand, you should have a sense of empathy for them. You feel what I'm saying?
You might have it, but you train not to. If you train not to shut up, don't cry, and
out with the old,
you know
in with the
saying?
new, man. Out with the old, and in with the new. We know that that's an unhealthy way of living. So to even act like it's cool in this time of age is bogus on ourselves.
but a lot of people
look how long we dealt with doing that before we actually went and got some damn help. And realistically, like it took me till I was down there 27, 28 before I really went to see somebody about shit that was going on with me.
But everybody ain't got that opportunity like you had.
Nah, it ain't everybody. It's not even the opportunity. The opportunity is there. You feel me?
Right, but what if they don't know about the opportunity, bro?
Then you have to go search for it.
But what if they don't know to search for it, bro?
You
What if
gotta
they
go to
think how
God.
they live in? This is how I'm supposed to live.
You go to God.
I like Dot. Dot negative Nancy, bro. I like Dot, bro.
Oh no,
You go to
because
God.
it ain't even being negative. It's about some people just don't know better, bro.
Go to God.
Some people just conditioned not to give a fuck.
When I look, it's you look
know
yourself
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
mirror every day as a man, bro, and you know when you're doing wrong, you know when you're doing right.
I
You
do,
feel me?
but he might not know that.
Well, it take you till you get to that certain point. Everybody's journey is different, but at some point you're gonna get to it. All we giving them is the sauce that you could skip. You could bypass all that.
Okay, and when you were 16, 17, then somebody tried to give you the sauce and you looked at them like they was old and stupid,
No, I listen to them.
but you still did what Quan wanted to do, right?
Yeah, I took what they said and put it in the Quan. That's why I had the sauce.
I get you.
You feel me? That's how you have the sauce. You
But
have
everybody-
the old school.
but
Now you
everybody
know how to
ain't-
jingle the keys and whisper in the ear.
But
Kiss on the neck,
everybody,
on the side.
but everybody,
Look,
no,
now you
I don't
act
know how
like
to
you
do
don't know.
none of that.
Yeah.
But
You know what I'm saying?
everybody ain't blessed to
You
have
see your
that,
day?
to
You see
have
your
that
day?
type of guidance, bro. That's what I want you to understand, Quan. You coming at the
Yeah.
viewers like we knew we could go to City Hall and know how to do something.
No, that's not what
We
I'm
don't
saying.
know that,
Yes,
bro.
What I'm saying is we need to do a better job of knowing what resources are available to us because they are right here in the
A
facility.
lot of the
where
stuff
we
you're
can get it.
saying is
It's not like
new.
you got to go to Champaign to do that. It's not like you got to go to Covington or Westville or Champaign, Chicago. You don't have to leave Danville to get this resource. Yet you 6 blocks away and complaining when you could have just walked down here and filled out some paperwork and did something different with your life.
But I think they complaining because they don't know how to get it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's a personal problem. That's when you got to look at yourself in the mirror and be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with
Bro,
yourself.
how thirsty these motherfuckers be. You don't think if they knew they can get help from certain grants and certain things, they wouldn't be down
Everybody don't want help, so I'm not speaking to those that don't want
there.
help.
I'm talking about the people that I
I'm
know.
speaking to those that
I'm
want
talking to
the
the
help.
people. I'm talking about the people that I know don't have no shame. They would have been there, bro.
That's my
You feel
point.
me? But they probably didn't know that was there for an opportunity, bro. They probably thought, oh man, I'm a felony. I can't do this. I can't do that, bro. If everybody would have heard that Tom said you can go get a trade for free at that would be busting, bro. Everybody didn't hear that. Bro.
I wouldn't. I'm gonna interject on that because I don't think a lot of people would go out there. A lot of people feel like they don't want a handout.
Shit, I want to go. I'm
But
gonna
the
go
thing,
live and find the link.
This
but
my
the thing, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know a trade is worth more. A lot of people don't know a trade is worth more than a degree.
Yeah,
It is.
In
Trade
today's
worldwide.
climate- In today's climate,
A trade, they just be like, you know how to do this, and then they'll worry about your interview 2 weeks later when you get your first check.
Exactly.
Your skills is what's gonna get you a job.
Exactly. People don't know bricklaying like 80 G's.
Yeah, a year.
People don't know like laying cement like 80 G's.
And sometimes
That's-
it's up there with the thing that's doing this. And you still get paid. You ain't even got to lay the bricks. You just got to sand the shit out that they're gonna put the bricks on.
Facts. The cement. Facts.
Yeah.
too much pride. I mean,
Yeah.
we got.
I don't understand how
we do
somebody
have a lot of
broke and
pride
messed
in
up
our
half pride
community.
though.
We do got a lot of pride in our community.
But then again, it's about what somebody else perceive of me.
Right.
That's what it come down to. Motherfucker don't want to look like Wes.
'Cause,
You
man,
know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing against Wes. You know what I'm saying? My cousin was a garbage worker. You know what I'm saying? Did trash for like 20 years, 15, 20 years in Danville. In my head, I'm like, man, I never do trash. You know what I'm saying? But it got to be done though. But not knowing the city paying 50 G's a year, 60 G's a year in Danville to go pick up trash. It's already on the street. The fucking machine do it. All you gotta do is hook it up to the machine and that motherfucker gonna dump it for you. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fact that I want to be seen looking like this. I don't want to be seen looking like that. I don't want to be seen doing this. You know what I'm saying? It's all what the thing is. It's more of a how would I say? I don't know how to put it. It's more of a perception thing. Motherfuckers don't want to see nobody. Want to see you in that light. They don't want to be seen in that light. I thought the same thing working for the post office. I ain't working for no post office. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Not even a year later, about 6 months later, man, the way I talk, the way I move, the way I operate myself, now I'm a supervisor. You know what I'm saying? But not knowing what I knew, you know what I'm saying? And it's a government job, so this shit transferred from the military to the post office. Nigga, I could retire in 10 years. How many people you gonna know retire at 40 years old, bro?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
But that's what I had to go out and find that. Like bro said, you got to go out and go seek for that. A lot of people ain't seeking for nothing better. They cool in the climate they in.
Yeah. Like I don't. Oh yeah, they giving that money out. I don't need to go. I'm cool with what I got right
And
now.
who was saying that, bro?
It's a lot of.
I
people
wanna
that's
know.
saying that. The people that's stuck. Listen, you want to know the people that's seeing it, Doc, in real time?
Tell me,
though?
Brody.
The people that's stuck in the same climate that you seen them that last year.
No growers.
Because you're not growing. You feel me? You in the same space in the same
I
place.
don't really think they heard. They would know, bro.
Them is that's my
It's
point.
gotta be. It's gotta be. So you saying you
Stuck
could
in their mindset, not realizing nobody is even looking at them differently or paying attention.
because they got tunnel vision. They love celebrating nothing.
Why am I don't even look at nobody in that type of aspect.
But that's you though. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas that, like you said, you got niggas that's homeboys and shit like that. Like this nigga, I remember going to college and shit. Right? Niggas like, oh, you working MasterCard, you making $2,300 every week. Ooh, why you gonna leave that to go to school?
Right.
You feel me? Like, but my mindset was bigger than Denver because I've been out of Denver before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just stuck in, you know what I'm saying, in the ways that they in and don't want to move no better because at the end of the day, they don't want to, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to move out the city because they know everybody.
And it ain't
You know
just a Danville thing.
I'm speaking on Danville in general just because, you know what I'm saying, I done seen before 08, bro. You know what I'm saying? I done and not nothing against nobody, you know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna use people as an example. You know what I'm saying? I seen Andres go to college. 3 years later, I seen Andres back in Danville. You feel me? Not nothing. That's my blood cousin. You know what I'm saying? I done seen motherfucker go to college and get full ride scholarships playing ball or playing football or whatever it may be, and I see them back there 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I done seen motherfuckers leave and go to the military and shit like that, and they come back in 2-3 years before I even graduated. You feel me? Because they felt comfortable there, but they done seen something different, but feel comfortable in the situation that they was in. You feel me? And that's everywhere though. That's not just Danville. That's just everywhere. I use cuz as an example because that's my blood cousin and he ain't gonna say nothing about it.
I know niggas that lived out south their whole life and never been out west.
Ain't never been nowhere else.
Nowhere else. So it ain't just
subjective with that.
Cause
it's not a Danville thing. I'm just using Danville as an example.
The crib and they like, oh, where you having it at? Oh man, I don't be out there like that, man. Man, you too old for that.
They don't know no better though.
Up,
exactly. And that's what Dot. And that's why I agree with Dot is that. That's why I agree with Dot. What Dot saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing devil's advocate because I can understand where both of y'all coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying like the resources there, but then Dot saying like shit, the resources ain't there if I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Or if I ain't looking. You know what I'm saying? Or if I ain't been told. Because at the end of the day, your mindset as a, you know what I'm saying, growing up where you growing up at is. Okay, not y'all mindset because y'all been out at Danville and shit like that. Y'all been places, but at the same time, a lot of people mindset is, shit. I'm finna go to work. I'm finna graduate high school. I'm finna go, like bro said, I'm finna work at McDonald's. I'm finna be the manager. You know what I'm saying? My kids finna be the, you know what I'm saying, working at McDonald's, and then we gonna make some money together.
We cool.
We good. How do we get out? So how do we get out of that mindset? Cause it's a revolving door. It's a big ass circle, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why we got this. That's why I was saying before, bro. We just can't be real helpful in cheering our kids on when it's football time or when it's basketball time. And then all through the months when ain't nothing going on, like if basketball is what you're doing, you got to train all year for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just because a game stop here, it's a game somewhere else.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It's 356 spots in the NBA, bro.
Right.
It's goddamn 20 and high school basketball niggas are over 300,000 players in high school basketball, bro.
Right.
It's 24,000 slots in college, bro.
Right. You think because
350 and 356 people going to the NBA? They only draft what is it, 32? They only draft 64 niggas a year.
Yeah, a year.
And half the niggas ain't gonna never play in the NBA. Them niggas going to the G League.
Yeah. They get that little bit of stardom, then in the G League, we don't hear from them no more unless they do something in the G League to get back up in the league.
Well, I don't even feel like you have to go somewhere to see so much more. You have to think outside of the box. And I say that it's not where you're at, it's your mindset.
It's your mindset. True.
Perception and perspective of where you're at and what's going on. So you could be in Danville and still think big, still think out of the box. Even though the town ain't caught up to you, and I think that's what happens a lot of the time when people do that, and then they don't get the support behind it. They just leave it at that. But guess what? Maybe this wasn't where you was supposed. This was your start. Take that to Napa and do it. Take it to Chicago and do it. Take it to Decatur and do it.
Okay.
Don't think just because it didn't work in Danville, it don't work. No. And that's what half of the problem come at. You get stuck here because you think it's the end all be all is here. Oh, my stuff ain't selling here. It ain't working here. Take it somewhere else and do the same thing you're doing, and it'll turn into a $500 million company. You don't even know.
And that's crazy because I tell my homie the same thing. You heard the Jeff, you know Jeff, right?
Yeah.
You know, Jeff got his own little clothing line. I'm by far the hardest clothing line out of Danville. And anybody can take it any way they want to take it. By far, because he make his shit by his hand. You feel me? All this shit is by hand, nigga. And he put his own money. So, bro, like, he hit me like, damn, bro, you know, shit. This even with my clothing line. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you do the pre-sales and you do all that shit, put the shit out, design and all that. Everybody tapping in with you, saying, oh, bro, I'm going to get that shit. When it drop? When it going to drop? When it going to drop? And then when it do drop, ain't no support for you. You feel me? So, bro, end up, like you say, get out of Danville. Bro, end up going to Danville, going to Nap, meeting with some people, put motherfuckers on. He got rappers wearing this shit now.
Right.
You feel me? So it's all, like I said, it's like you said, you gotta move on. You gotta get bigger than, you gotta be bigger than your atmosphere.
And if you ain't thinking like your Danville components, keep that shit in your mind bottled up. Cause they gonna down your dream and make you think you can't do nothing.
Facts.
because they don't want to do shit. So why do you think you should do something?
Facts.
We've been friends all our life. No, you can't keep thinking like that as you become an adult. See, a lot of people don't mature at the right time, Davion.
Yeah.
They maturing now. They maturing, and then the ones that mature early, they get the fuck up out of here because they know it's a downfall. They've seen the results before them. You see what I'm saying? Some people looking past today. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But some people looking at today as the end of be all. You feel me?
Right.
Damn, it's too many people that like bird feeding their people. That's
but
ain't nobody empowering the people that's
if you know your people a fuck up, why am I gonna give you something I know you're gonna fuck up?
Well, why you hanging with fuck up?
But that's what you've been conditioned to be around. This your family.
Y'all hanging with fuck up.
You see what I'm saying?
Or either you teach them to be accountable and show them the right way, or do it with somebody that got it already. Those are the only two options.
But sometimes them options ain't the options that they looking forward to, bro. They looking to being coddled as a grown man. They looking to be coddled as a grown woman. They looking at my mama and daddy still alive, so they gonna take care of all my kids while I still go out here and do it because now I feel like life is real. I want to save my money, but I can't because you're staying with your mama behind on your bills. So now you're working for your mama where you live at. Because now being with mama now is conditioned. We can all live together and we're gonna be straight.
But that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't do it on their own, Davion.
Okay, but listen to me. This is what I'm saying. In reality, this is how I look at it now. If like a lot of the people that got housing vouchers and things of that nature, I don't understand how they ain't up. No, I'm keeping it a bean. I don't understand how y'all ain't up. No, I'm gonna tell you the truth because you feel me. Y'all supposed to be the main ones having the most money and stacking up to really open up stuff and do stuff. Not saying it because the rent is cheap or nothing like that, but because guess what? Everybody could live there with it being that cheap, and everybody could save money. See, if we did it like how the Hispanics did it, they all live in one house together, pay that house, and buy the house next to it. And then the new family live in their house, and then they all do it again. Next thing you know, they got 6 houses on the block.
Their loyalty is different.
But this is what I'm saying. Our loyalty could be just the same.
How?
No, it ain't. No, it ain't because at the end of the day, bro, when you, I don't think it can be, bro. Because at the end of the day, when you talk in a black household, when you turn 18, you either gonna get a job, you gonna go to college, or you gonna get out.
That's how me.
But that's dropping the ball. But I swear to God, my right hand, if I'm lying, I'm dying, bro. Across the street, there's some Indians live across the street. The wives never go to work. It's 3 of them. It's 3 wives, bro. They never go to work, bro. Right? It's 4 males. It's grandpa or dad, and the two
house.
Bro, they got a big ass crib over there. They drive Range Rovers, Corvettes, everything, bro. I swear to God. So I was chopping up with them the other day. So I was like, damn, man, why? I'm saying, so I said, why all y'all live in the same house? He said, because we put all our money into the same pot. We all work at the same bank. I mean, we all put our money in the same bank, same account. He said, our household, we're not taught to put our kids out or put our family out. We're taught to stay together. So at the end of the day, whenever I want to go do something or I got to go do something or we got to go do anything, it's all taken care of.
Right.
You feel me? That's the difference between us because at the end of the day, how many people you share a bank account with? You and your old lady, right? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of black people that's married that don't even share a bank account. They just put their money together when it's time to put their money together.
I ain't want to do that.
You feel me? And I'm looking.
Yeah, I know it wouldn't be no reason not to do it.
So me being me, I'm asking questions. I said, I ain't trying to be in y'all business or nothing, but how much money y'all saved up in the amount of time y'all done live together. Man, this nigga showed me a bank account, bro, $3 million, and they live like regular people.
Yeah. These are facts. Because that's the only thing that I'm saying.
They have literacy to know to survive like that, bro.
It's not.
They have literacy not to be selfish to their family, bro. We don't have that, bro.
But that's because we ain't teaching it. So if we talking about breaking generational curses and doing things differently, this is a part of doing that.
So we need somebody to help, and it's classes that can be taught like that, bro.
That's where we supposed to come in at, is what I'm saying.
You can't, bro. They don't even have economical classes in high school for kids, bro, to know how to deal with money.
Why don't we have none?
You know, they just took them away. They just took them away.
Right. But no, what I'm saying is, bro, this is the curriculum.
I know
to not to have it, bro.
But okay, so this is what I'm saying. We spoke on where the church could come in at. That's where the church could come in at. You feel me?
Right. It's some economists out there that could be teaching classes.
And there's some people that's doing it. So let's not say it like that. I mean, there are some people that is trying to help these kids, but at the same time, it's just not
there, bro. Because I didn't know there was. I didn't know it was somebody up there to help. So you know their names?
Taught you up.
No, I mean, did he say?
You see what he be on? Day?
No, because bro,
he is something else.
Davion, people want to know what you're talking about.
He is something else.
So
I get Put it. He say yeah.
Be like so and so then they can get the resources, bro.
I gotta get back to
Quan up here just selling dreams like we all used to, bro.
No, I'm not.
You feel
like we used to.
And we used to people letting us down. That's how Quan doing. You feel me? He saying no, it's something out there. Then I say, well, what's the link? Who the person? Then he go quiet on me. Y'all know I ain't lying, man. You feel
I don't have it on hand, man. But I'm gonna get the link, man. That man got something else, man.
So tomorrow we're gonna be on Quan the Don ass. Where them links at, Quan? You feel
Facts.
I don't know inbox. We pin in comments to this nigga page, bro. You feel me? So he can get these links out and these resources, so we can try to help the community, bro. We can't have no community days if we broke, bro.
These are all
we can't help nobody if we broke, bro.
These are all facts.
If a kid crazy and broke,
Dr. Monica Beasley was telling us too.
Right? Yeah, she
was giving us sauce too.
But she didn't pin no links, bro.
That she got some. Come holler at her.
Right?
Come sit in the office. You feel me?
Tell him Rosie on his ass.
Rosie, chill out. No, he ain't. Y'all supposed to be you see what I'm saying? Every time we get the going good, a nigga get the nigger in, man. And the niggas fall for it every time. They be like, well, I kind of like what Doc did.
Right, because you know what? We niggas, then we used to drama, bro.
Oh, that's crazy word. This is why we can't get nowhere now.
Because they looking at you like, man, Quan lying like everybody else that lied to us about some help. You feel me?
No, I'm not.
Quan lying good.
Yeah, you feel me? You know it.
What I'm saying is this, Dave. Help me out, fuck. Stop laughing. Put your t-shirt, put your hoodie in the camera for me, fuck. Help me out. You feel me? There's resources out here at all times. You feel me? You just have to search for those resources, man. That's all I'm saying. You want the sauce?
Yeah,
all right,
the sauce,
you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get a sauce up. I'm not gatekeeping
right.
it.
We don't want to live fucked up if we ain't gotta live fucked up.
I'm not gatekeeping it. That's why I'm saying if you got a show, you want to be on here doing what we doing, come to me. We're gonna show you. I'm not gatekeeper. I done helped a lot of people. I done encouraged a lot of people. Some people be thinking I'll be capping. I be letting them cap.
Tom can't be in his feelings because of how he thinks the community feel about him and then holding back resources. You see what I'm saying?
That ain't what happened, dog.
No, I'm just saying that's how I'm just feeling, because it's like if people don't go on Midwest Live Broadcasting and check out that interview with Tom,
it's on Tom's page.
True. And that's Tom who? Tom who?
If y'all
Tom
go down,
Hightower.
That's what I'm saying. So look, every time. This. So what Doc's saying is this. Okay. So what Doc's saying is this.
I'll show y'all that don't nobody like his shit. Don't nobody share his shit. It be a couple people, but he the motherfucker telling you the resources.
Okay, but I'm saying, but what Doc's saying is
every
tag. He's saying what's in tag. So that's what I'm saying is tag Tom, right? Tag Tom, and then when you tag Tom, say this was an influencer, do this, that, and the third. That way people can look at it.
You pin that link so they can get help, bro.
So they can look at it. That way, even if it ain't a link, they might grasp onto something he's talking about, and they might want to go look it up themselves.
Yeah. Shut up, because you can do it too.
But bro, what I'm telling him, Davion, if you condition not to care about politics, if you condition not to think that Danville community gonna help you, you're not going to be looking for resources because that's what you're used to. You see what I'm saying? You also have people that don't ask.
He also had
Most people pay the same.
That's true too. But it also depends on what it is that you wanted to do. You feel me?
But
Like,
Tom,
no, only thing that I'm saying is this: for everything that's going on in the world, there's somebody that did it, that's already done it. There's a way to do it that they've said or spoke on or put it in a book or said it in an interview or whatever. But you gotta go search and find those.
Definitely got to search.
That's
Definitely
what
got to search.
when I picked up a camera and went to school for it, then I started learning about film and when the first movies was made and the cameras and all stuff I really didn't even care about. But just because I was learning about it, now I had an interest in it.
Now you got educated.
Yeah, now
right.
I'm watching TV different.
See that word, Davion? Interest.
Educate. Interest.
Yeah,
he
now,
took an interest
now,
in it to learn.
Instead of when I watch shows, instead of watching them for the show, for the entertainment, I'm watching how they shot it, how they filmed it, how they set up certain scenes, what things they use.
What pixel they use? This nigga fucking.
Yeah. What lighting did they choose to use? How did they transition their scenes? Like, that's how I'm looking at stuff now. But why? Because I went to school for it, and this is what I'm passionate about. So what I'm saying to the next person is you have to do the same thing for the things that you're passionate about. You feel me? I can't be in a room trying to educate somebody on film and media, but I don't know nothing about it.
Right now,
I just picked up a camera.
And right now, the YNs is passionate about killing. They passionate about guns. They passionate about this. No, I'm telling the truth, bro. We're just being honest. They passion ain't for helping, bro. It ain't their fault, bro. They growing up with no passion.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. At what point do we as elder people start taking some of that accountability too? Because they watched us.
I don't know.
We weren't always these type of people that we is today on the show.
I wasn't. At the end of the day, I wasn't no influencer of no kids
to some extent. They got it from
somewhere.
Shut up,
Veronica.
They got it from somewhere. Rosie say sign them up for. They getting ready to get drafted.
They finna just have to go
in a minute. But this is what I'm saying. If they come with all of that warrior energy, you just have to know where to direct it. Right now, I don't think as a people and as a community, we're doing a good job of directing their energy that they have. You got to understand all this stuff is in the bloodline and the DNA that's getting passed down. You feel me? Now, we didn't get chased by dogs or all that stuff been done to us, but we got done a different way. You feel me? And that's in the DNA too. We was the ones getting chased by the police and harassed and frisked and stopped and tricked. You know what I'm saying? We went through all, so that's passed down to them too. They saw that. We went from jumping each other to shooting at each other. They saw that. So now the climate is where it's at now because that's where it's boiled to over.
But bro,
I
don't feel like.
Oh, we ain't jumping.
I don't feel like
jumping my nephew. We gonna pop somebody.
I don't feel like it's the community fault on how the rate of what is going on around the world, bro.
It's not around what I'm saying.
You can't turn on nobody news and it's just a good day.
It's not. But that's what I'm saying. That's what's perpetrated. So at some point we gotta start doing it one community at a time, bro.
Right. And the community we need to start at is at home. But it's like what we're getting at is how do we start, bro?
Right there.
That's what I'm asking Quan and Don. That's what I'm asking the viewers. That's what I'm asking Davion. That's what I'm asking God. Where do we start, Lord? What do we do? Can you please show us a sign, God, as what we can do? Quan has expounded on elements that is available tonight. I mean, that is available in the Vermilion County area. But tomorrow he's going to show us how to get there, the links, the number or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least y'all go watch Tom thing and maybe what we're going to do.
I know me personally, since you keep speaking on Tom, I'm gonna go watch it. Right. I know I am.
If it's Jules and Tom's thing, then we need to watch it.
Even if it ain't Tom. Jarrell is an alderman. He knows some of this stuff too.
His name is Jaleel, bro.
I'm sorry, my bad.
See how the black community is, bro. We got another young black man in the office, and this man done called him Jarrell.
Well, it's not my fault. I don't really know him personally like that, but
But his name is Jaleel Jones. He just got newly elected, bro. There's nothing he can do today that's gonna change something tomorrow, bro. Everything in life has levels to it.
No, this is what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
As a community, we know what direction we need to we want
And half the community
listen,
probably didn't even vote for
listen
the
to
man.
what I'm saying. As a community, we need to know what direction we want to take our community to even take to somebody like them in that position. That's what I'm saying. If we want to clean up the bandos or make the park safe or whatever the problem is that we feel like is an issue, we need to know that as a community to be able to go as a whole in numbers to force some change to get that done. But right now, we don't even know what direction we want to go in when it comes to that. You feel me? Like we could come together as a community and say, hey, y'all ain't creating enough jobs for us here. We don't like the economic structure that's being done here in our community where y'all leaving us to no job, which is leading to a crime rate that's higher because there's nothing to do. Y'all taking the resources from us. We as a people could come together and say something on that and stand on that. But we got to all agree on it and go in that direction. And then use the people that's in the place as our protection and the right way of doing it and going about it. And that's what I'm saying. We could use our argument to put fire behind them to get fire under the mayor when we moving in numbers. But guess what? When there's only 2 or 3 people that's gathered out, they not listening to none of that and they don't care.
Well, Quan,
And
that's
they
why
not
we
making
got to
no
write
change.
we got to start a
You
petition.
feel me? Y'all watch them just deplete the whole east side of y'all city and don't nobody say nothing because they don't care. They just moving to the other side of town. It ain't cool. Because y'all ain't thinking about, y'all don't care about the next person that they got to go all the way out north. But what if they ain't got no car? How they finna get their medicine? Y'all ain't nobody thinking or talking about that as a community, but these real facts. They shutting down everything that's over here. Ain't no laundromat over here. It's a store, but it's a liquor store everywhere else.
Speak, Quan.
Let's keep it a being. It's a gambling place everywhere else, but all these other resources not here. Y'all opening coffee shops and goddamn car washes. We don't need another car wash. We don't. That's the last thing we need. What we need is some resources and some jobs that's being brought here. But the reason why they not bringing those jobs here because we ain't forcing them to bring them here. That's why the white people say, I want coffee in the morning and the coffee shop is up. Because guess what? They putting fire behind their people. They getting the things that they asking for over there. They getting the change and the rebuild. It look all revamped over there. Why is it not happening over here? Do any black person ever ask themselves that question? Why is these houses still bandoed up, but they not over there? They abandoned houses don't look like this even when they abandoned. Why is that? So that's half of the issue too. We gotta, if we really care about the community, we gotta show that. And that's what I'm saying. What business can you open there? That's half of the problem too. You feel me? When there is a business that open, half of the business don't, and this don't have to even be a small business. They done brought big businesses here that don't last. Restaurants here that be here for 6 months and gone. So it's not a particular thing to any side. That's just the economic thing of Danville. That's just the economic thing.
Yeah, it will generate
You
money.
feel me? That's just what it is. Okay, we bring in a new restaurant. It be here for 6 months, then it's gone because it ain't making no money.
But that go back to the resources too. They go back to poverty. All they go back to poverty. How can I go out to eat and I ain't got no money to go out to eat?
Nah, this is the thing. When it was different things to do, Dave, listen to me though. When there was a bunch of different things to do, you could space it out. When it's only 3 things to do, and you done did all 3 things and steady did all 3 things, there's only so many times you want to go to Applebee's, gang. I'm just saying.
So
There's only so many times you want to go. Being out there, why we done got the 2, we 2 for 20 out, gang. We 2 for 20 out. We all boneless winged out. Where else can we? No, I'm being honest. I want to take my wife out on a date. At the El Toro, Buffalo Wild Wing, that's it. That ain't no real date.
I mean, they got that one thing downtown.
No, we got to shoot out of town. We got to go to Champaign. We got to go to now. We got to go to Chicago.
They got Kobe on.
Why? Because it's the options. You know what I'm saying? Once you run out of them options, the business gonna run dry, and that's what happens here because it's not so many options. If there was more options, then you could space it out, then you would have that. But because it's not, just like when Papa's first got built, everybody ran the Papa's, and then they started, oh, Papa's nasty now. The business getting dry in that joint, ain't it? Now they doing a Patron, they doing special after special trying to get people up in that joint. Why? Because it's the same thing. You do it so many times, you don't want to do it no more.
Man.
I want to be open, the open one there in South Suburbs, but I feel like I will have to always be in Danville. So I feel like if y'all are there, be the resources, help your own community instead of just getting people to just listen.
They gotta listen first.
Yeah.
We can put it out.
It's called gentrification. I know exactly what it's called. But my thing is this though, even with the gentrification being going on, as smart individual will still take advantage of that opportunity if you knew what was going on. You feel me? A lot of people, if you don't know what gentrification even is, you feel me? That's where they're moving in all of their establishments over your establishment. So if this used to be your community, we're gonna tear that down. We're gonna bring in a Starbucks over here. We're gonna put a Jimmy John's right here and something else we like over here.
Your community has
that
value.
y'all don't shop at. We're gonna put some
that you don't even know exists. So we're gonna move you out the way.
Condos and some apartments that you can't afford over here and push all y'all out to what you can't afford now. And that's called gentrification in a nutshell, without breaking it down. You feel me? That's all that it really is. But what I'm saying is, when there is opportunity, we haven't been taught that, but that still doesn't mean that that's not the case. Where there is opportunity means that there's money. So when there's businesses that's being brought in, guess what? You got an opportunity to make money where the people is that know how to make money. Right. So guess what? If Doc open up a strip club and I own ATMs, I got an opportunity to make money. Hey Doc, let me put one of my ATMs in your strip club. Now you moved on, you doing something else. Now we connected on that. Now every time you open a new business, I can put one of my ATMs in your thing. Now you connect me with another, and then we keeping that going. Right. That's how people make money together.
But you know what?
This is what I'm saying.
Somebody gonna hate in that situation.
We're doing this already. It's black people doing this already.
Yeah, not in Danville though.
But this is what I'm saying. That's the problem. It can be done.
I know, bro. What I'm saying is, bro, we can't look at what somebody else doing if we ain't seeing it in our face.
That's what I'm saying. It needs to be more of us that's coming.
I remember when I was growing up, bro, somebody went out of town or something, and these motherfuckers must have seen like, bro, we can open up car washes. Y'all remember when it was like 10 car washes open at the same time? Detail shop. Like, don't nobody mind everybody still wanted to do what this person doing.
Nah, it was a monkey see, monkey do.
You know what I'm saying? And
instead of I have my own mind.
And it's still, that's what it is. Monkey see, monkey do. Ain't nobody doing shit, so ain't nobody gonna do shit, bro. Everybody about themselves, bro. And that's not a community thing. No. That's just a fucked up thing.
But this is what I'm saying. Everybody cook, but everybody don't need to make egg rolls.
But everybody gonna make egg rolls because they think they egg rolls better than this person.
So that be half of the issue.
Yeah. If we arguing about egg rolls, how the hell you think we're gonna put all our money together?
Facts. Facts.
The mind is so small, bro. They got brains of pit bulls, bro. You feel me? Like they're not thinking past go, bro. They're not thinking past go. And everybody that's selling food, if you're not popular, you're not gonna sell no food that day, bro.
I said this a long time ago. It's so many of y'all, why y'all don't put y'all money together and just open a restaurant?
Because I don't like you. Fuck you.
Why y'all just open a restaurant and everybody put their favorite dish on the menu and that be the menu for the whole restaurant. Right? But everybody want to open their own restaurant and do it themselves. This is what I've been seeing before, right? This is happening.
They're gonna be mad because why they come to us to get your food?
No, let me say this.
We all making money, but
let me say this. Let me say this, right? Let's just say we all did a deal, right? Each and every last one of us got 20,000, right? But I said, hey, I got a business idea that's gonna cost 15,000. Instead of taking 15,000 out of my 20, I only took 5. You gave me 5. You gave me 5. Now if it failed, we still got 15 apiece to try it again.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? That's what people, this is what I'm saying. No, honestly, this is how people build together and make money. So even if we take an L, we still could learn from that loss and double back down and then do it the right way now and create, a profit from what we invested in and then repeat and keep doing the same thing. Repeat the process,
that's called
right?
Flipping.
It's the same thing. Right? So we doing this on a lower scale, where it comes to drugs or finessing or this or that, it's the same thing. It's just now you're doing it legally. And that's what I'm saying.
A lot of
It's a
people
legal
don't know
way-
how to transfer.
it's a legal way
they
to
don't know
do
how
this.
to transfer from that street thinking.
He said
to
they're
that
calling
real
the health
thinking.
department on each other.
Right.
Which is crazy in itself. But yes, each one teach one. So I'm not standing like I know it all. But the only thing is, what I'm saying is, if I don't know, I'm gonna go find out,
And
or
we
I'm
just
gonna
want
go,
them links, Juan.
or I'm gonna go hang with the person that do know. You get what I'm saying? So if I understand you know somebody that may have a resource, then I'm gonna reach out to you to reach out to them for me. I'm not gonna sit back and be like, oh, I ain't, that's Dot Man's. I ain't gonna say nothing.
But you
That's
know what
Dot
I'm gonna
Home.
do? But you know what
You know
I'm
what I'm
gonna do?
saying? Oh, fuck Dave. He think he better than everybody because he moved. He
Yeah,
ain't from.
but you know what they'll
You know,
do?
nah,
They'll
that's
be
how
like,
people
they'll be like,
attitude be.
man, if
and
you
it's
give
weird.
me 500, I'm gonna give you the sauce.
Nah, that's too. That's
No.
that's,
What
that's
I'm saying
wild.
is that's how they'll do it.
No,
They'll
that's
be
what
like,
I'm
I'm
saying.
not gonna give you nothing for free.
Our community
You feel me?
gatekeeps sauce because we have to work
And
so
that's
hard to
and that's
get
why
it.
I feel like Tom
No.
is only giving out the sauce now verbally because of how the community looks at Tom, because he can't go to City Hall, so now he's mad at them. Don't try to help us because you're an emotional bond, bro.
That's
you feel
not.
me?
That's not what happened.
No. I'm
But that's
saying,
how
I'm
you.
not
That's
saying,
how you
but that's
saying
how
some
it
people
looks.
could have looked at it.
That's how they look, bro, because if you've been knowing this stuff, you feel me? Tom has been a businessman for years, bro.
But this one, it
Years,
just
bro.
happened.
No. What I'm saying is you don't become an established businessman successful without learning stuff, without helping, without pushing back for the community, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, Tom has had ample time to help.
So you saying the community felt like Tom didn't do none of the things that he was claiming that he did for the community?
I didn't even know Tom was an alderman, bro.
Because he said he didn't gave clothes to the
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know.
community,
He ain't gave clothes to me.
Have you went
So
through-
no. What I'm saying is, if a person ain't did something for nobody, if you don't know about it, then you don't know.
So the man got to do something for you to-
No, I'm not saying that, bro. Not do for me, but how do I know he's doing for others if I ain't seen it? If I don't know,
But
bro.
if you ain't looked into him neither, then how would you know?
But what is it about Tom Hightower that we looking into,
This is
bro?
what I'm saying. Right?
If I'm not going to get my car cleaned at Tom Hightower,
No,
bro,
okay,
I'm not.
okay, no. Let's
see
be
what I'm saying?
personal. What if somebody was just like, why would we watch this podcast and then he a criminal?
It could be people doing that.
Why would we watch this podcast and you know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn,
yeah,
criminal.
that's
You
what I'm
went deep.
saying. Now that's the same shit. It applies.
But yeah, I know what you got.
But you ain't like
gotta-
that no more though, right?
I've never
changed.
I've never been a criminal,
Right?
bro. I think
You
a
a
criminal.
changed man,
I
right?
think a criminal is somebody
not
that
in that sense, but I'm saying though, you've changed your ways, right?
I have a better way of thinking.
Right? You changed your ways,
Yes,
right?
if
Since
I'm
that
saying
time.
if I say
So-
I have a better way of thinking, that
But
means
that's what
I've
I'm
changed.
saying. What about the people that's looking at you and saying ain't shit about you change?
But that's why when you change, you can't care
He
or
probably
give a fuck.
still that same motherfucker that did
Yeah, and that's
XYZ,
what. But bro,
blase,
but that's
blase.
what you got to deal with when you're a star, bro. Do you know that all them stars in the thing?
Talk to him, Doc.
I'm sick of you studying
Talk to him, Doc.
When you a star, you gonna shine regardless of what you've been through. You feel
I'm
me?
here now with this nigga.
You can't let what you've been through dictate your future, bro. If you sit up here and care about what you've been through now at this age, after you done overcame so much, something mentally wrong with you. Because if you still caring about what they think, you know what I'm saying? They gonna think what they want to think, but you can't care about that shit. If you care about that shit, then you defeated yourself in the purpose,
Facts.
in the gate, bro. You feel me? I'm not mad at Tom for not telling nobody. He might have told, but we wasn't listening. All I'm telling Quan is I didn't know that. You feel me? See,
And it dropped them links.
yeah, and to drop them
But
links.
what
You
I
feel
said
me?
is why you ain't looking for the resources.
But I didn't know it was resources to have,
But
bro.
why we ain't looking for
You
the
feel me?
resources? That's my
Because I don't even know where to look. I think of my
If you
my
wanted
criminal
some-
past.
If you wanted some
would-
link
would-
card,
would-
you wouldn't know where to look.
I know I could probably get a link card, but why?
No, that's my point.
Do you get a link?
We would know that's still my business.
I just wanted to know, do you get a link card? Because if you get one, I want one. Maybe you can give us can you at least give us a link to how to get a link card if we can get a link card? You feel me? Because the kids got to eat. Illinois.gov. Go to that and you can see if you qualify for a link card, a medical card. You feel me? They have job opportunities. They have job resources. It's a lot of stuff that's out there we just don't know about. And it's not our fault that we don't know about because we ain't been properly educated to know about it. Quan knows this stuff, and now he's telling us tonight. And all we want to do for Quan is to let us know the links tomorrow of what we need to do. You feel me?
Listen, yes, I've been given a resource.
And everybody on this live, don't inbox him. Tell him on his page where them links at.
Facts.
Right. Y'all see how my co-host tried to criminal me down? He called me a criminal.
No, I'm saying.
OMG.
No, I'm saying,
that sounded so degrading.
not in that sense, Doc. What I'm saying is, what if somebody didn't show the growth? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's how I know what you're saying.
We as men, we change, bro. But when
that's how people look at Tom.
When people don't see the growth in you, it's hard for them to. You know what I'm saying? That's like them looking at.
But it's not for them to see the growth,
bro. Saying, a lot of people will look at me that know me from when I was younger and be like, damn, like how she just did West. West, you bad as hell. Like I was bad as hell when I was a kid. But I've grown from those things. I've changed from that. So at the same time, it's kind of like I ain't even that kid no more. Right. But how would I feel with somebody using that against me or holding it? Oh, I ain't following him because he used to be bad. I ain't letting him be a role model or letting him be a mentor to my kid because he was bad as a kid.
Thanks, Rosie.
You know what I'm saying?
Get them links, y'all.
So drop them links.
That's what I'm seeing right now, Doc. Everybody can change, but you got to give people their growth because people grow.
Right.
And I just feel like because where I met Tom is not where y'all know. Y'all know I don't know that Tom. I didn't see that Tom.
No, I've been knowing Tom since I've been a shorty.
Everybody has.
He used to be.
You get what I'm saying, Dave?
A baseball coach.
I only know the Tom that I know, and that's him now.
Yeah.
So I can only go off the Tom that I've met. I'm not judging him off if I had been seeing Tom since I've been coming down here since I was little.
But why, when you did the interview with Tom and he dropped them links, you didn't drop them links?
I did drop the links. He didn't have no links.
On your page?
He said, go down town to the place called, I forgot the name of it.
Y'all see what I'm saying?
I don't know about Heart Dot.
How can you forget the place?
No, I don't know about Heart.
Help, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I said.
So can you find the place for the viewers tomorrow,
get
bro?
The information. We're going to put it out here.
So they can get help.
All I'm saying is that there are resources. Sometimes you got to do a little homework. Google, ask a couple questions. You know what I'm saying?
I need help, bro. I want help.
And then that's all I'm saying. I'm putting the information out there, but you got to go out there and seek, and you shall find.
No, I want my man to give me the information.
I'm saying I'm not gatekeeping. Once I get
I feel like you being my homie, I shouldn't have to do all. I should have the sauce.
Tom said that there's a place downtown specifically for helping Black people open up businesses.
What day you interview Tom?
That interview is on our YouTube page.
Yeah,
it's on,
which is Midwest Live Broadcast.
So put Midwest Live together and then space it out and put broadcasting.
And make sure you subscribe to the channel on YouTube.
Yeah, all of that. So
we appreciate y'all listening. We're just having a nice fun.
Midwest Broadcast, what?
Midwest Live, but put Midwest Live all as one word, bro.
Yeah, Midwest Live all as one.
I bet.
It's messy, bro. So he didn't know that was two words.
Live broadcast.
Man, why you got your picture up there, bro?
Listen, Doc. You gotta listen.
Man, I'm a Gemini, bro. It's 50 people talking right now. You feel me?
I get out there.
Man, West came up here again under the 607 Act. You feel me?
He like coming up here.
That's my boy, though. You feel me? West don't get no fuck. He got hungry, though. He had to go, y'all.
West come on. I'm here now. Oh, yeah. What Doc didn't start it. Just had to be able to pull up. Halfway through, he didn't even know what was going on. He just came in talking crazy. Then he got on booty and baby mamas and all type of stuff. It just didn't make no sense. That make you feel better, Doc?
Oh, man, I want them to see us.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, bet. Got it. I see it. 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. And now he just telling us about the links. You feel me?
I said something after the
Black
interview.
folks, man.
I said
But we on
something.
his ass tomorrow, y'all. Ain't no good morning, Quan or Don, nothing. Where them links at, bro? You feel me?
I had the links for y'all, man.
You gonna have them links for us, bro.
Dave, man, when you come in town, man, sit down. We're gonna have to get up close and personal, man.
Oh, fine.
How you your interview, man? You feel me?
We
Come
gonna-
sit in the chair, chop it up with us. You feel me? The right way.
We're gonna try our best to see what we can do about this at Ellsworth Park or at DHS
Yeah, matter of fact, me and Doc
within the
gonna do
coming
it.
weeks. You feel
Me
me?
and Doc gonna do it. That's what we gonna do. As since we talked about it on the show, that's what the Midwest gonna do. We gonna put something together, and we gonna make sure that it's peaceful, and we want the community to come out and support, and we want anybody that knows about.
Who want to donate?
No, not even
to the
anybody
fund?
that knows about throwing.
No, we gonna have Burberry Carey.
No, you need everybody that know
Oh
about.
man, why she on me?
You need everybody that know about throwing these type of events to come out and support and show some love and help. Because guess why? Y'all already know how this stuff go, so y'all can come in where y'all need to come in. Only thing that I'm gonna say that I had a problem with was the parking. You know what I'm saying? Juneteenth, that parking was crazy. We need the traffic control, but other than that, it was all good. You feel me? But we gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. It was too long live. Yes,
Damn.
we've been on here
Man,
4
you
hours.
a talking
That was
motherfucker,
y'all.
man. Appreciate you, Davion, man. H-Town, man.
No, definitely.
Man, you
You
be
know
down
what I mean?
Jay Prince and them?
Have I ran into him?
You going to them Jay Prince events?
Hell nah, bro.
Yeah, they say dude don't know. Oh, let me shut up, man. I'm sorry.
Quan.
I'm sorry, man.
man.
But that boy, they move different, bro.
Look at my boy Quan, man. You feel me? I know he locked in. You feel
Good
me?
night.
Good night.
Good night. Tap in, man.
Everybody support, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe, man. Y'all know the vibes, man.
Midwest
July.
Live
July 4th, I'm there.
on YouTube.
We out here, man. We gonna have a special live July 4th. Y'all know what's going on.
Midwest Live is one word on the YouTube channel. Quan set all this shit up. Man.
Boy, that's no shit.